Why believe in Christianity and not Islam? Well, here's the thing, man. If fire is hot, and you know you just gotta touch fire and you know it's hot. And for me to now hear another argument about how fire is not hot, it's like I don't know if my brain can even do that. It's just the truths of God have been revealed in so many different ways in my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Everything from me witnessing miracles to having prayers answered to, of course, you know, seeing the alignment between, for instance, the shape of the earth and the scriptures, how they align. Now, here's the thing with Islam. Because I believe the Bible, right? That's my disposition. Because I believe the Bible, as it says, anybody who rejects that Jesus is a Christ, Jesus is a chosen one of God, right? Essentially, Islam, I mean, and forgive me for if I'm misunderstanding, but essentially Islam proclaims that Muhammad is a chosen one, right? They might not use the word Christ or Messiah, I'm not sure, but essentially Islam says that Muhammad is the chosen prophet of God. You know what I mean? And so you're denying that Christ is a chosen prophet. So that's just like, you know what I'm saying? You have that problem. Also, you know, what I see Jesus preaching compared to what I see coming from the Muslim community, it just doesn't compete. For instance, right? You don't see this behavior modeled by most Christians. So, you know, I'll grant you that, you know, it's not put into practice. But in terms of what Jesus preached about how the extent to which we are supposed to be loving, you know what I'm saying, even to our enemies, I don't see that in Islam. From the little bit of the Quran I've read, I see, you know, sarcasm. I see a lot of justification of being unloving towards unbelievers. And the Bible tells us that the truth of God has been, you know, is written on the hearts of man. And as much as I can relate to wanting to be unloving to somebody who is disrespectful to your beliefs, or, you know what I'm saying, who doesn't agree with you on things, like, in my heart, in my soul, I know that's of the flesh. I isn't of God. And the Bible tells us this, right? God is light and there is no darkness in him. You know what I'm saying? I know that it is not of God, you know, when I see that behavior modeled. And it's one thing if it's just like Muslims in the comment section, but when you see it from the most popular teachers of Islam, you know, people who've been practicing for decades and all that, just looking at it, it's like, if I had to choose between which one is feels more like, yeah, that's God right there, it's definitely the one that preaches love thy enemy. It's the one that preaches, you know, forgive, turn the other cheek. That is the, just my heart tells me that that's God. And then you know it because whenever you do actually pull it off and practice it, you always feel better.